Francis here from RC Review, and today I'm going to talk to you about a different product, a lithium iron phosphate DC battery like this one. I'm going to tell you the advantages, the disadvantages, and what kind of applications it fulfills. So we have solar battery stations. I've talked to you guys about that, Bluetti, EcoPower, Pecron, and whatnot. And they're pretty darn cool, but they have two weaknesses. One is they're expensive. This thing, 1,500 watt hours, it costs about $1,300. And the other problem is the DC current power coming out of this is not that strong. It's only about 100 watts. A lot of AC, 1,000 watts, but on DC, only 100 watts. So two problems there, right? And these little guys, lo and behold, they solve both of those issues quite well. So it's companies called Timeusb, and they kind of offer similar products to this company Battleborn, which is high in RVs. RVs, they use these kinds of batteries now, but instead of $800 for something like this, this is only $300. So $300 for a 100 amp hour battery, which is about 1,280 watt hours. It gives you a lot of power for the money, and it's a lithium iron phosphate battery, meaning it's going to last forever. So it's 3,000 charge cycles to 80%, and you can still keep using it well after that. So it lasts you about at least 10 years. So really good solution. And like I said, instead of about 80 cents per watt hour on these guys, this is about 23 cents per watt hour, because you get this at $300 for 1,280 watt hours. So much more cost effective. And the other thing it does well is a lot of DC current. If you have a lot of DC devices, have a DC freezer right here, DC heater, DC lights, direct current, meaning this one can power them all at the same time, because it is 100 amps. This thing only does about 10 amps. So big difference in their capacity and technology. Okay, so a couple of weaknesses though. As soon as I got it, I go, oh man, super cool, let's charge it up. There's no charger. I'm all like, what's up? They expect you to have a charger already from your solar, from your RV or whatnot. And if you don't, you can buy one. So I had to get one from them. This is a 20 amp charger, $100 for a charger. If you need one, you can probably get weaker chargers for less money. But this one will charge this from empty in 5 hours. The other thing that was missing, I'm all like, okay, I want to power my, what do I want to power? I want to power my soldering iron, you know, AC. And I go, where's the AC plug? There's none. They don't give you one, but you can buy one. This is an inverter. An inverter like this is about $60, 500 watts. So this you could plug in your coffee maker, your e-bike charger and whatnot, and you just put in the positive and negative. Got to be very careful about the positive negative, since you're usually connecting it all the time. It's not idiot proof. It's like your car battery. You got to get the polarity right. So you need it. If you do need it, inverter and charger, it'll add up a little bit, but it's still a cost-effective solution. The other applications for it are RVs now. They basically use this. They're lighter. I think they're like 1/3 the weight of lead acid batteries for the same power. So they're lighter. You can put them in series together, and you could power your golf cart, power your boat, your little mini boat. So any place for a car battery you're using, you can use these batteries. And another key advantage is a lot of the car batteries, if you drain it, their voltage goes like this, and at 50%, you're causing damage to the battery already. So not really ideal for like a golf cart. This guy, voltage goes like that, and at 50%, you can take it all the way to 0, and it's fine. So pretty good solution. Timeusb Pro, $300 for this, and they compete with a company, I did some research on this, called Battleborn, very high in the RVs, and their batteries for the same size is about $700, $800. And from all the reviews from users have been seeing, this is a really good product. Chinese, but a lot of these cells are Chinese anyway, and they know what they're doing now. for these applications. And this is a pretty simple one. Just a lot of cells and a battery management system, and they have a 5-year warranty. So pretty good. So what I do with it myself is I charge my LiPo batteries with it, because it turns out these LiPo chargers, these RC chargers, black to black, they are at AC it's 300 watts, but at DC it's 600 watts, double the power. So you could charge such big batteries so fast. And then for my e-bikes, they have big batteries, 700 watt hours. This thing can definitely charge them almost double, almost twice. And the last application I'll tell you about is, if you already have a power station like this, you made the investment. This is a 537 watt hour. You can actually add this 1280 to this 537. You don't have to buy a new one. All you need to do is just get a wire that will allow you to connect this into the input. Super cool, huh? So, while you're using this, you can be charging this, keeping it full. So this two together is 1900 watt hours. So it's a way for you to have a lot of capacity when, without spending a lot of money. All right, I hope that's helpful. Whole new world. I also have another big boy lithium iron phosphate battery behind it that I'll be reviewing shortly. Thanks a ton, guys.